made the model to measure the reverse saturation current in a PN junction diode at a various temperature.
And find the approximate value of band gap.
Okay, you're going to measure band gap. Band gap for which material? Show me the various parts of your model.
Here it is, we have used the PN junction diode.
Okay. This is PN junction diode. Which type of diode it is? Silicon diode. Very good. And this liquid?
Water.
Why are you using water here?
For conductivity.
You need conductivity.
Yes.
Why?
By heating water from here, we transfer that heat energy to diode.
By gaining heat from water, electron in valence band of diode reaches to conduction band.
From this resonance phenomena, we can calculate the energy gap.
Exactly, very good. Whenever you heat from this, what is this?
This is small burner.
This looks like a Bunsen burner. Which type of fluid you have used?
Kerosene.
Kerosene. Okay. By burning this kerosene, you are providing heat to this water, and your diode gains heat from water, and that heat is utilized by electrons in silicon diode, and they reach to conduction band. And that gap of energy you are covering with heat, and by calculating that heat energy in terms of band gap, you are providing me the value for band gap. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now tell me, you are using water, you are basically transferring heat.
Yes.
Why didn't you use direct heating of diode? You could have heated the diode directly here.
Because direct heating will damage the diode.
Okay, you will heat the diode directly from here, then it will get damaged.
Yes.
That means every diode has some temperature range that up to which it is stable, and after that it can get damaged.
Yes.
Okay, good. Can you explain me the working of this? What is this?
This is galvanometer.
Galvanometer. Why galvanometer is used here?
To measure the current.
Okay, galvanometer measures current.
Yes.
There is another device and we call it ammeter that is also used to measure current. Why didn't you use ammeter here?
Because galvanometer can measure a small amount of
Current.
And ammeter measures large
Large
amounts
amount
of
of
current.
current.
Very good. And this cell works as
Band.
DC or AC?
DC.
Battery is DC. Okay. And this is acting as a switch?
Switch.
Yes.
Okay. It is off or on?
Yes, off.
Okay. Show me the working. So basically you are heating it and measuring temperature from this thermometer.
Yes, ma'am.
Up to which point you will raise this temperature?
170 degrees.
Why 70?
Because when we off the lamp, then the temperature also increases in a little amount. Then temperature reaches the 80 degree. After this, we off this lamp, and the temperature also decreases with the for the measurement.
It is good that you will first of all increase the temperature and then you will decrease the temperature. Basically, you are exciting the electrons and you are de-exciting the electrons from valence band to conduction band and then conduction to valence band. So, actually, what you are doing here is you are providing heat from here. Water is gaining energy and electrons from that energy gain energy and reach to conduction band. You excite those electrons to conduction band by raising the temperature, and by lowering down the temperature, those electrons de-excite back to their valence band. They will reach back to their home. Right?
Yes.
My question is, why the limit 70 degrees set here and why you are not exceeding the temperature beyond 70 degrees?
Ma'am, because above this temperature, diode can be damaged.
Okay. So you are raising the temperature and noting down the readings.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it. You're switching it on.
Yes, ma'am.
Deflection is there. Wow. What is least count of this galvanometer?
Ma'am, least count of galvanometer is 1 microampere per division.
Yes,
Good.
ma'am.
Do it.
टेम्परेचर राइज कितना हो गया?
Very good demonstration as this, I must say. I must appreciate your efforts.
थैंक यू. 95 ਤੇ ਕਰ ਲੈ. 95 ਤੇ ਕਰ 95 ਤੇ